Hello and welcome back to the Mighty Beans podcast. I am your host, joined here with my co-host as well, Francisco. Say hi, Francisco.
How you doing?
We are currently missing one co-host, but she'll just join us later. She got caught up with some doctor's appointments or something. I don't know. I didn't ask.
How's she doing?
Anyways, how are you doing, Francisco?
I'm doing okay. I'm tired, but I got myself some coffee, so hopefully that'll waken me up.
I got myself a Dr. Pepper. That's got caffeine, right?
A little bit, yeah.
I'm
think
sure
it's
it's
got
the same thing.
I think it's got like what, 40 milligrams of caffeine?
You know what? I have no clue. Does it say on the can somewhere, maybe?
It should. How much caffeine does Doctor?
41 milligrams,
Damn.
looks like.
I was so close. 41 to 42.
What'd you say, 45 or something?
I said 40.
Oh, damn. You basically got it.
Hold on.
So
are you
in
drinking
order
the 12-ounce count or are you drinking a 16-ounce bottle?
It's a 12 ounce.
Yeah, that's 40. That's 41 right there.
All right, so I'm going to have to drink like 4 of these to make it equivalent to a cup of Joe or something like that.
That's a good question. How much caffeine does coffee have? 95 milligrams for one cup.
Is that for 1 cup? Okay.
But how much for a mug? How many cups does a mug have?
Well, I guess it depends on the mug, because some mugs are bigger than others, you know? I'd
Yeah,
say
but it's
most mugs are like a cup to 2 cups, I would say.
It's about how you use the mug.
I shove it on my ass.
Yeah, me too. Then I clench real hard until it breaks. That's how I scratch it.
Shit,
The
man. What
shards.
kind of mugs you got?
Oh, like the Hollywood ones? The Hollywood bottles that break on impact?
Oh, the fucking ones that are made of like sugar glass or whatever?
Yeah.
Those, I hear those are like, you can eat them, you know?
Can you? I've never seen it.
I mean, from what I've heard, yeah. They use like rock candy or some shit like that.
Wait, that's a thing? That's how they're
Yeah.
made out of? They're made out of actual, like, candy?
Well, I don't know if they all are, but I've heard like some people using like candy. I'm pretty sure like in Breaking Bad, the quote unquote meth that they make was all just rock candy.
Yeah, that it was. But
But I don't know if
they
all use
still... But they still made... They taught Bryan Cranston how to make actual meth.
that. Oh, he's a high value man in that case.
Someone cooked here.
Oh my god, dude!
It was the writers.
I really fucking hope this isn't being picked up on my microphone right now. So my laptop is one of the fans is dying, and it's making this it's making this death noise basically. Yeah, that's kind of what it's doing. It's going like,
Help me!
I'm not seeing the waveforms of it being picked up on my microphone, so hopefully it's not coming through. But I won't know until after editing.
It's gonna be like the fucking cricket in my room.
God damn it! Is that cricket still there? Is it paying you rent yet?
I don't know, man. Hold on. Nah, I don't hear it. It's probably dead.
All right, yeah, you probably didn't feed it. Give it water.
Nah, I fed the cats to him.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Wait,
wait.
you fed the.
No,
wait,
wait, hold on.
Yeah, the other way around.
I fed it to my cats.
Yeah. It also took me a second too.
You just run with it.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, we all know how it goes.
It's like those. You ever seen that King Kong movie, the like 2006 one or something like that with Jack Black?
I haven't seen it like full on, but I know the movie.
You know that part when they fall into the gorge and there's the giant bugs?
Yeah, that shit's so fucking creepy.
Yeah, it is. That's what I think of when you're like, yeah, I feed my cats to the crickets. Just like the fucking big ass crickets in that part.
Just imagine the like the enemies from Fallout, like the rat roach.
Oh
Rats,
yeah,
the rat scorpions.
dude, that'd be insane. I remember when I saw that movie for the first time. definitely too young to watch that movie. And that scene, specifically when that dude with the machete's chopping off all like the bloodworms, and then one of them like gets his head, and then he's like trapped, and all the worms start getting up on him. Dude, that part specifically fucking destroyed me as a kid.
Fucked you up.
Yeah, it did. I couldn't sleep for weeks, like genuinely.
What scared me back then when I was little was the scarabs from the Mummy.
Yeah, that was freaky as shit too.
Because at that time, I thought they were real. I'm like, I'm never going to fucking Egypt.
I did too. I don't know why. When you're a kid, you just think like shit on TV is real, like
Well, it's because it's not outlandish. Like there are flesh-eating insects out there. So like it's what do you call it? It's like fantasy, but it's grounded in realism.
Yeah, something that's not like so insane that it's plausible.
Yeah, if they were like aliens, then yeah, that's different. Like an alien worm with like, what do you call like the teeth, the incisors?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's something like that, then I'm like,
and shit.
Yeah, if it was something like that, I'm like, okay, clearly that's fake. But we're talking about like, beetles with teeth, not teeth, but incisors. you know what I mean?
I don't know, man. The universe is big. What if there really are Aryans that look like that?
I mean, yeah, I'd believe that.
It's gotta be.
For me, like one of the scariest like insects for me growing up are definitely army ants.
Oh yeah. Did you have a lot of army ants like in California where you're growing up?
Nah, dude. Army ants only live in the Amazon forest.
Oh. So why do they scare you?
I think it's because I saw this like movie or TV show scene, and it's these like a family that's camping, but all the adults are like up on this hill, and the tent is downhill, and then the tent is getting surrounded by army ants, and then there's like a little girl screaming for help in there, as they're like moving in to get her.
Oh.
I think that scared me.
That'd probably scare me too. What's up, Ruby?
Hey.
What's up, Ruby?
Hey.
To all those watching, here is our other co-host joining in.
Hello.
That reminds me of that scene in I think it's Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull.
Yes.
Like towards the end of that movie where there's all the ants.
Yes.
And then the dude falls in and he just immediately is like turned to a skeleton or some shit. They eat all of his flesh.
So what I remember is that the ants part around the Crystal Skull itself. And so Indiana and this like Nazi are fighting in the middle. And then Indiana knocks out the Nazi. He like falls backwards onto the ants, and then they like cover him and they start going to like his mouth and shit.
Yeah, that shit's freaky.
Yeah.
And, Waze, how you doing, Ruby?
I've been fine.
You've been fine?
Just dealing with the kids screaming their lungs off.
Doesn't help that they're sick right now.
Truly fascinating the mind of a child is. The boy is right.
The boy?
I'm quoting Star Wars Episode 2.
Oh. I don't remember that part.
It's when Obi-Wan goes to Yoda to help looking for Kamino, and he's with all the younglings, and they're like training with the little tiny sabers.
You know what? It sounds like I just gotta watch the movie again.
Yeah, because the last time we watched it, I was quoting the whole damn thing. I don't know if you guys remember that or not.
Nah, not really.
I think, yeah, because Ruby told me to shut the fuck up because I wouldn't stop quoting it.
I remember us quoting episode 3 together.
Another happy landing.
I know that one.
You're with me! You brought me here to kill me! You know, I
but
still
every time
can't...
Obi-Wan's on screen, sexy back starts playing. Bringing sexy back. Yeah.
I'll be back. I have to take care of Aaliyah. She's screaming bloody murder.
Ooh, I can hear her. Sounds like she needs a monster.
Cannot. Anyways, What were we talking about just now?
Star Wars Episode 2. Me quoting the shit out of it.
Oh yeah, dude, we should
That-
watch all Lord of the Rings together.
I'm down. I've only seen each movie once, and it was only the theatrical editions.
I've also only seen them once, but they were the extended cuts.
And then after that, we could watch the last 3 Star Wars movies.
The last 3, as in like 7.
Oh,
8,
no,
9?
no, not the sequels, Fuck. The original trilogy.
4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
Much better.
Not gonna lie, episode 4 is boring as shit.
Yeah, but it kind of sets up everything. And
It
then for the
does.
time when the movie came out, it was pretty groundbreaking as far as like special effects go.
Yeah, like it's still a good movie, but out of all of them, it's the most boring.
Yeah, I could see that.
I think it's just because like during the moments when there's nothing really going on, they don't put music into it. Like the scene where Luke and Han are on the Death Star and they're talking while they're wearing like the stormtrooper uniforms, and they're talking, but there's no music. So all you hear is like the computer just like
Just ambient sounds and shit.
yeah. It gets boring. It has its moments though, like the whole TIE fighter fight scene. Or that
Episode
scene
4
where
is when they do the fucking blowing up the Death Star, though, right?
yeah.
I mean, that part's pretty cool.
Yeah, when they send out like 20 rebel starfighters and the Death Star's like, all right, we need to send out our TIE fighters. They sound like a 5. 5 TIE fighters, there we go.
I know, right? It's this tiny little like rebel like army going up against the entire fucking empire. And
Yeah,
it's,
that's
like, not
fucking
even,
Titan
like-
Squadron right there. They're
Yeah,
the
there's
main
not
characters.
even like
of
50
it.
people out there.
Oh, that shit's funny. I think it's in like the books or whatever, but the canon wise, the Death Star, they threw out like so many fucking TIE fighters, and the rebels had a green squadron, but everyone in green squadron died during the battle of the Death Star.
Damn.
But in the movies, like, you know, because back then the budget was so, it wasn't limited, but there's only so much technology could do at that time.
Well, I'm pretty sure the budget for the first Star Wars was low. Didn't they like not have that much money compared to like other movies at the time?
Huh. They probably got more like budget when they saw how successful it was, so they used all that extended budget into The Empire Strikes Back. And that movie's like really, really good. It still holds up really well.
I'm sure they did. I'm sure not only did they expand the budget, I'm sure they like were capable of it too because of how successful the first one was. How much movie did the first Star Wars make? I'm looking this shit up
Yeah, me too.
because it must have been millions.
The budget for the first Star Wars was $11 million.
11 mil?
Yeah.
That's actually quite a lot. For
the
what?
time?
It was like 76 that movie came out?
Came out in 77.
77?
The budget was
much?
11 million and it made 775.4 million.
God damn!
Wow.
That much? Holy shit.
That's almost $1 billion.
That's
And
up
for
there
the-
with like...
And for the time
With,
that
like-
it came out, goddamn.
Yeah, that's up there with the likes of Titanic and like fucking Avatar and shit.
So 11 million was the budget for Star Wars: A New Hope, and then for Empire Strikes Back, the budget went up to 30.5 million. So yeah, 3 times the budget.
God damn. Okay, now I'm curious. What are the highest grossing movies?
Oh, Avatar.
That's got to be up there for sure.
Avatar, and then I think was it Gone with the Wind or some shit?
Okay, I have the top 10 highest grossing movies. Number 1 is Avatar right now. The first Avatar. It's made almost $3 billion.
Avatar? The first one?
Yeah, the first Avatar. And then the second one is Avengers Endgame. It just made 200 mil less. So the first Avatar was 2.9 bill.
Uh-huh.
And then Avengers Endgame is 2.7 bill. And then Avatar Way of Water is 2.3 bill.
You on Wikipedia?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
And then it's Titanic with 2.2 bill. Niza 2 with 2.2 bill also. What is Niza 2?
It's a Chinese movie that came out last year or 2 years ago. Hold on. It came out last year. Around this time, actually.
I remember this. We actually covered this in one of our episodes when we did the highest grossing animated movies or something like that.
Yeah, we did, huh?
I forgot about that. So yeah, that made 2.2 bill.
How is this
Star
the
Wars
fifth highest grossing
Force?
movie of all time, and we don't know anything about it?
I don't know.
You think it'd be all over the social media or something?
I personally haven't seen anything about it. I don't know about you guys.
Maybe it's just all Chinese demographic.
I mean, China's pretty damn big. There's a lot of people there.
Yeah, dude, there's like 1 million of them.
At least. So yeah, Niza with 2.2 bill. Star Wars The Force Awakens with 2 bill, which is kind of sad to see, not gonna lie. I don't think that movie's worth that much money.
I mean, it was the first one to come out in over 15 years, so I understand it, but I know what you mean.
Yeah. After that, it's Avengers Infinity War with 2 bill. Spider-Man No Way Home with 1.9 bill. Zootopia 2 with 1.8 bill.
I'm very surprised to see that.
I haven't even seen the second Zootopia. Have you guys?
I have not, nope.
I haven't, but I heard it's really good.
I'm surprised you haven't, Ruby.
I got no money to go watch it, so I have to wait.
You ever heard of pirating?
I don't want to pirate that movie because I actually like Zootopia, so it's whatever.
Yeah,
it's Disney. They can afford for you to pirate their movies.
Disney Plus.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, and then number 10 is Inside Out 2 with 1.6 bill.
I'm not sure about that, but okay.
I haven't seen Inside Out 2 either, but I've seen all these other movies though. Spider-Man No Way Home is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm scrolling down the list right now. Avatar: Fire and Ash is climbing.
Oh man, that was a really good movie. You guys haven't seen the Avatars, and I recommend them to you.
Fair enough. I'll add it to my list. Super Mario Bros. Movie's on there.
Star Wars: The Last Jedi was $1.3 billion. Bro, fuck that movie.
Yeah.
Shit sucks.
No, look further down. Incredibles 2 with 1.2 billion. That's criminal. That's fucking criminal.
Dude, that movie wasn't even that great.
It wasn't. It was ass. 'Tis I, the screenslaver. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, Lord of the Ring: Return of the King. Such a good movie.
Far From Home.
$1.1 billion.
That's a pretty good movie too. Yo, where's Morbius? I don't see it on. I heard it made $1 more billion.
Dude, have you seen Morbius?
I think so. If I did, it was only once, and it was a while ago, and it was more of like, yeah, I know it's bad, so I'll go watch it kind of thing.
Dude, legitimately, I saw Morbius when I visited Jacob in Virginia, and that movie was so shit, and watching it was such a fucking fever dream. I literally only remember the beginning when he's like exploring like Brazil or some shit. I forget where they're at.
He's in Brazil?
He gets bit by the bat. I think it's like South America. I don't remember where. And then he gets bit by the bat. And then there's like this whole thing with like blood and like how he won't drink human blood or some shit. And then I literally blanked and I forget the rest of the fucking movie.
Dude, you remember more than I did. The only thing I remember is his friend becoming a vampire too. And
I don't even remember that.
He like kills 2 cops in front of Morbius, and then when he does, he starts doing a little dance. And I only remember that because the first time I saw that scene, it was on Twitter, and someone put the fucking Fortnite default music while he's dancing. He's like emoting.
Yeah, that movie, I legitimately, my brain just rejected it, and I don't fucking remember anything.
Your long-term memory's like, get this shit out of here.
I legitimately, it was as soon as the movie was over, I remember like waking up during the credits. My brain didn't retain a single fucking thing about that movie except for the beginning.
If you like that, you're gonna enjoy Madam Web.
Oh my god, dude! I saw a clip of that movie where they're like in the subway, and then she grabs like someone's like skateboard, and then she's like, "We got to get out of here," and then everyone's like, "What the fuck?" But their acting is so fucking stiff, and they're like not actually like being like urgent about the situation, and they're like, "What is it? What are we running from?" And she goes, "That." And she points at the ceiling, and there's some whack-ass fucking Spider-Man from Wish version just, like, crawling on the ceiling towards everybody in broad fucking daylight.
Yeah, Spider-Man from Temu.
Exactly. That one scene was like, yeah, I'm never watching this. God, so bad.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure, excluding Venom, like, all the Sony Spider-Man spin-offs have been pretty bad. So there's Morbius, there's Madam Web, Kraven the Hunter. I heard that one didn't do well either. Yeah, so far it's just a bad track record.
I mean, I liked the main Spider-Man, like the Amazing Spider-Mans with the Andrew Garfield. Yeah, I like those movies.
Yeah, so I'm saying like the Spider-Man spin-offs made by Sony have been not good.
Yeah.
Save for like Venom.
The first Venom specifically, yeah.
The first Venom's good. The second Venom I did not like.
The second one was really weird. Really jarring the first time I saw that because the CG looked really like Play-Doh-y, you know what I mean?
I don't remember the CG looking Play-Doh-y. My biggest concern was the writing. Because Venom and Carnage are supposed to be like completely unified. But in the movie, they were not. They were like two separate entities when Carnage is supposed to be one entity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's complete symbiosis with what's his name? Cletus? Cassidy? Yeah. Cassidy and Carnage. When they merge, they become one being. They become Carnage. But near the finale, they start fighting against each other. Like, no! Blah, 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 blah. Something about his girlfriend or some shit. I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, his girlfriend that was in the mental institute or some shit.
Yeah, and they're like fighting against each other. It's like, that's not Carnage. That's just a dude who's been taken over by the symbiote. They're not unified. And not only that, but it really suffered making the movie PG-13 because Carnage is brutal. Well,
yeah, his name's Carnage for a reason.
At least in like the fucking comics and the other stories, Carnage is brutal. So they should have made it rated R, but they didn't.
Nah, they reserved that for Deadpool.
Ooh, I'd like to see a Carnage movie rated R with the graphic, nature of Deadpool, the Deadpool series.
We just need a studio that's not a little fucking bitch to go all out, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I didn't even care about watching the third Venom movie, Last Dance.
Same, I didn't watch it either.
I mean, I hope it's good.
I heard it.
Watch it. Okay. Also, you notice how the first two Venom movies have the same conflict with Venom. They get into a fight near the end of the movie, so they split up, and then they have to get back together again to defeat the big bad. It happened in the first two movies, and I get the feeling it's gonna happen in the third movie too.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even remember who the villain was in the first Venom.
The main villain is it's a symbiote, and his name's Riot. And he takes over like this CEO of this one company.
Huh. Yeah, I don't remember that.
Speaking of Spider-Man, can't wait for the next Beyond the Spider-Verse to come out. It's coming out next year.
Oh, I can't wait for that too, dude. That shit's gonna be good. I know it already.
Yeah. We're going to be eating good next year, but also this year. Well, I hope we're eating good this year because of the next Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. It's coming out in July of this year.
Oh, there's another one coming out?
Yeah, so this one is right after No Way Home, which came out in fucking, what, 2021? 2022?
Something like that, yeah.
Came out buckfuck years ago. And it ended with everyone forgetting who Peter was. So I'm finally excited to know like how they're gonna continue the story, and they're gonna have the Hulk. They're gonna have the Punisher. I hope they have the Daredevil in there. But the main villain for the movie is going to be Scorpion.
Oh, Scorpion! I remember getting my shit rocked by him in the game.
Which one?
Fuck, the one on the PlayStation. Which one was it?
Oh, the one on the PS1.
I think so.
When you have to like swing through the buildings to get to the Daily Bugle because Scorpion's gonna kill JJ.
That sounds familiar. I think that's the one. And he's wearing like the yellow suit, right?
It's like blue and green.
Is it? What am I thinking of then? It's been so long since I played that game.
And also, there have been so many fucking Spider-Man games, so it could be literally any one of them.
That's a good point, yeah.
When the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man came out, the tie-in game for it, it had Scorpion in it. Except he's a little bitch in that one.
Oh, yeah. I do remember this. I just looked up pictures of it. Okay, yeah. Who am I thinking of? Who's he wearing? Is it Rhino?
Rhino's gray.
No, it's not Rhino. Who the fuck's wearing yellow in this one?
Oh, Shocker?
Was it Shocker?
Shocker is yellow and red.
Oh, yeah. You fight this guy in the warehouse?
Okay, so are we talking about the tie-in game then for Spider-Man 2002?
I think so. I just remember this UI. I remember this background. I remembered this fight. It might be the tie-in one. I just type in Spider-Man PS1. I look for the one that looks familiar.
Yeah, I don't know which one.
Anyways,
maybe later on you can set a picture. I happen to be a big nerd when it comes to that kind of stuff. I loved the Spider-Man games growing up. The one on the N64, and then the ones that came out for the Xbox.
Dude, I played the fuck out of Spider-Man 3 on the PS2.
I'm gonna die!
I don't even remember that scene. I don't think that was on the PS2 version.
No, I think it was on the PS... You played on the PS2?
Yeah.
I do... Oh, man. I don't remember the differences, but I know there are differences between the two.
I had never seen that until the internet. So I don't think it was on the PS2 version. Or maybe it was just I was too good. I never failed. But I don't even remember that QuickTime event either.
Exactly.
So it must have been on a different version of the game. Maybe like the PC version or some shit.
I don't know. I'll have to look into it. I like watching those videos. There's this YouTuber that I follow. His name is I think his name is Flandrew. And he does a bunch of videos like comparing all different versions of Spider-Man, or comparing all the different game versions of Star Wars Episode 1, that kind of stuff.
Oh, man. So, you should watch a video on the differences between Kingdom Hearts Final Mix and OG Kingdom Hearts. Like Kingdom Hearts 2 specifically. So many
specific
differences.
YouTuber?
I don't know if there's a specific YouTuber, but I'm sure somebody out there has done a video like that.
Yeah, probably.
Because, man, the PS2 version, at least the one in America, because in Japan ended up getting a Final Mix version. And we had to wait until, like, the Final Mix HD remake one in like, was it like 2014 or some shit that game came out. But until, before then, Ruby and I used to play it on the PS2, and there were so many differences between that and the Final Mix version, like being able to skip cutscenes and like different color palettes and different boss fights. Like the Roxas boss fight wasn't in the original game.
Oh, it wasn't?
No, it was
You're
just a cutscene.
You're just like, oh, really? Just a cutscene?
Yeah.
Huh. Was it a cool
Apparently,
cutscene?
I mean, yeah, it's just the cutscenes that play when you get there. Just the cut, like the fight just cut out basically.
Wow. Okay.
So apparently, the Kingdom Hearts 2's development was rushed, and I didn't know that until pretty recently, actually.
Really? A game that took 10 years to come out was rushed?
Well, the time between Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 wasn't that big.
I think it was like, what, 5 years?
Between 1 and 2, it was like 3 years.
When the games came out?
Yeah. Kingdom Hearts
Damn.
1 was like 02, 03, and then Kingdom Hearts 2 was like 05, 06.
Oh, wow. That's way sooner than I thought.
Yeah, they both came out on the PS2. I don't know their exact dates. I could look it up, though.
The Japanese versions of Kingdom Hearts. I can already hear the main title screen. When you go away,
God damn it.
you don't hear me say, please, oh baby,
Oh, baby.
don't grow.
Kingdom Hearts 1 was in 2002, and then Kingdom Hearts 2 was in 2005, so 3 years.
Goddamn. And for how big Kingdom Hearts 2 is, I'm impressed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you played the full version.
You got a point. Maybe the Lingering Will wasn't around during the OG.
It was not. There was no Lingering Will. There were no data fights. There was no Roxas. I'm pretty sure the only super boss was Sephiroth, if I remember correctly.
Dun, 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 dun.
And there was a bunch of like abilities and stuff that weren't in the original game too.
Like Reflect?
There was Reflect, but there
No,
was
I'm
no
kidding.
limit form.
Oh, really? That's the OG Sora, though.
Yeah, that got added in Final Mix.
I'm surprised, because it's like the third form that you unlock.
Well, in Final Mix. But yeah, I don't know all the differences, so maybe it'd be a video I can make.
Ooh.
Do some research. I still have the PS2 version. Maybe I could just boot it up and play it.
There you go.
If it works, that is.
I told myself that the first YouTube video that I would ever make, like actual video, would be me ranking all the music in Hi-Fi Rush.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah, I would do one video for like just the levels themselves, and do a separate video ranking the boss music.
Yeah. And the only thing stopping you from doing that is you.
Yeah, I can't edit for shit, and I also can't do a script for shit.
And you also didn't want to learn.
Yeah, you're right. I don't got time for that shit. Dude, literally like this past month or like 2 months, I've just been playing Expedition 33 in my spare time.
Oh my god, dude, and you finally beat it. What are your thoughts?
It's a very, very fun game.
All right.
In the end, I gave it a 9 out of 10.
Did you or did you not one-shot the final boss?
Spoiler alert for anyone that's watching. Spoilers for Expedition 33 came out last year. Anyways, are we talking about Versa or are we talking about the Paintress? Or not the Paintress, Renoir.
I'm talking about Renoir.
Renoir. No, I didn't one-shot him. No. Mael was level 80, and everyone else was like 2 levels under.
Okay.
But I did get to the point where, like, I think, what was it? Renoir had Mark on him, and then I did Sword Ballet while in Virtuoso form as Mael. So I took away, like, a giant chunk of his health bar, and then that's when the Serene Axon showed up to heal him. And I'm like, shit. But dude, the fucking music that plays when you're fighting Renoir, fuck.
When I did it my first playthrough, I did all the side shit that I missed. And then I went to the fight. I was like 90 something. I forget what exactly, like 92 maybe. And then the first couple of rounds, my normal like setup that I always do in every fight is I do all my buffs. I apply mark and do all the shit. Set up my Al for Virtuoso and all that stuff. And then when I finally did my attack, I one-shotted him and I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, but then you got him down to like 1 health and then he got healed, right?
Yeah, but then I just do it again. I did.
So you 2-shot him, you fucking liar.
Well, I mean, it's impossible to one-shot because of the scripted event in that case. But it's still a one-shot. I did, in one attack, 20 million damage.
20 million? What the fuck did you do?
Dude, the highest I've ever done is like 28 million. I took a picture of it. But there are crazy ass one-shot like nuke builds that you can do.
Oh, that's another thing. I never like respect anyone for any specific weapons or anything like that.
Oh, I did. I put all my points like straight into their weapon points and stuff for the maximum damage.
Yeah, it completely max out like the ability thing to scale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so this is me like not doing any respecking and just like choosing like the highest level weapons and then just going with it without doing any respecking.
So you weren't doing nearly as much damage as you could have been doing.
No.
That makes sense.
And I wanted to do more stuff in the overworld, but then I remembered you saying like, oh, you'd one-shot him. So I'm like, I'll go right now. Just get it over with because I know you can come back to the world.
So as far as the overworld exploration stuff goes, did you find the underground is what I'll say.
Are you talking about Renoir's drafts?
Yes.
I found it, but I didn't go inside because it said danger on it. So I'm like, all right, I'm not supposed to be here yet.
The other thing that I said I wanted to see your reaction to is that area. Specifically when you get to the end of that area.
Oh, you talking about Simon?
You know about Simon already?
Yeah.
Fuck. Well,
so I know
I
about
wanted to see
Simon,
your reaction to that fight.
but I don't know like anything about his lore. Like I know he has an expedition journal entry, but I don't have him, so I don't know anything about Simon. I just know that he was an expeditioner, like one of the first few to be expeditioning.
Aside from his lore, do you know anything about his fight?
All I know is that he has 3 phases.
Fuck.
That's all I know.
All right, well, seeing the reaction is no longer valid then.
Why is that?
Because the third phase is supposed to be a secret.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, you're supposed to be surprised by it.
Now watch it be a 4th phase.
Well, at the very least, now that you've beaten the game, you can do the DLC content now.
Versus drafts?
Yeah.
I don't even know where to find Versus drafts.
It's pretty obvious. You'll see if you look around a little bit.
All right, that's fair. But there's a lot of different areas that I have access to, but I don't want to try because it says that I'm underleveled. Like I haven't done any of the paint workshops.
Oh, okay.
I haven't done the paint workshops. I haven't done the sunless. What is it? The sunless cliffs. I haven't done Renoir's drafts.
Did you do the? It's like a floating mansion thing in the middle of the map.
Fuck! I forgot about the flying manor. No, I haven't gone there yet either.
There's some cool stuff there too. There's still so much exploration, dude. That's like. There's some cool shit.
It's a big game.
Did you do the third Axon?
Yes, the Reacher.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I at least wanted.
Cool.
It was, yeah. I at least wanted to get everyone's relationships up to the max before I took down Renoir. So Maëlle has her gommage ability.
Yeah, that gommage ability is how I do the multiple millions of damage.
Yeah. I remember taking down what was it? Have you done the Endless Tower?
So I have, and I know about the DLC bosses that are in there, but I haven't fought them because, like I said, my shit's in New Game Plus, and I get destroyed.
Sucks to be you, man. That's what you get for starting a New Game Plus.
Dude, that was before the DLC. I didn't know.
Well, I remember fighting against the Duelist, and I was getting my shit rocked until I had 3 Grady encounters for Mael. And so I did the Gomage, and I think the Duelist was just a little bit under half of his health, and I was able to like one-shot him.
Yeah. So my setup essentially is I apply powerful with Verso, and then you do defenses on the enemy, and then you mark them. You get my ounce of Verso and shit. And then, like, once you set up everything and then you go Maj, it literally does multi-million damage worth of health.
Hell yeah, I'm going to have to try that. So far, my setup is I usually start with my L, so I apply Defenseless. And then with Lune, I do Wildfire, so everyone gets burned. And then with Verso, I apply Powerful. And then from there, like, I just... That's my setup. That's my setup turn.
I recommend the move Hell with Lune.
I know it's good. It just costs a lot of AP. So I would have to wait for, like, the next turn.
Yeah.
It also just depends on, like, what you're fighting. Because sometimes instead of Wildfire, I'll do Electrify, which gives you 2 electric stains. And then you use those 2 electric stains to power up your, what is it? The Crystal Crush?
Oh, the Earth move?
Yeah. It does a shit ton of damage and a bunch of break damage as well.
Dude, you know what does a fuck ton of damage if you have the proper stains? Is Electric Dance.
Yeah. I love
that
Electric
shit
Dance,
obliterates. Dude. And it's cheap. It's like, what, 5 AP or something like that?
I think it's 7.
7? I don't remember it being that expensive.
It's pretty expensive. Unless you have a weapon that makes it so that electric moves cost less AP.
I don't remember. I don't remember what weapon I have on her. Oh, that's right. I have a weapon actually further boosting the damage, even further beyond. I have a weapon with Lune where
even further beyond.
Yeah.
Ah!
If you use an element and then you use a different element, then the second element will do more damage.
Yep.
And then the third element will do more damage. Yeah, I set it up so that way Electric Dance is like the last element I do.
Yeah, I know exactly which weapon you're talking about. The one weapon that I have Lune equipped and I haven't like swapped it out for anything is it's the dark element one, where there's a chance that you can generate a dark stain, and if you have 4 dark stains active, one skill can consume them to do like a shit ton of damage.
Yeah, and there's so much build variety in that game. I love it.
Yeah, there is. For Verso, I have that one sword where any critical hit that it does like a lightning strike.
Oh, nice. Well, now that you know he's a thing, when you beat Simon, you actually get his sword, and that's the sword I have Verso use.
Yeah, isn't it called like Simon So?
Bullshit like that. Or something like that. Yeah. But it's really fucking good though.
Do you remember the passives that it has?
I don't remember the abilities it's got, but I do know that whenever you use a skill, it there's an after like image like sword that also attacks. So every attack attacks twice basically.
Oh shit! Does that apply to skills?
Yeah, that's only with skills. It doesn't do regular attacks.
Oh, okay.
But that move that Verso has where Steel Strike, where he attacks 13 times, he ends up attacking 26 times.
You know what's funny is that I never used Steel Strike. I always use Phantom Stars.
Phantom Stars is good, but Steel Strike is good for like single enemies, like attacking a single enemy, especially if you get his skill or style to S.
Yeah, it does
it
increase damage, right?
Obliterates. Oh yeah, when he gets the S and you do Steel Strike, we're talking like at least 1 million damage.
Yeah, there's so much you can do. I think I just use Phantom Strikes because when you get to S, it costs less AP, and it also does extreme damage to all enemies as opposed to a single target.
Yeah.
And also one thing that kind of like deterred me from Steel Strike is the fact that you have to wait one turn, and if you're attacked, you're kind of screwed. So I'm like, shit. I know I'm gonna fuck up my parries, bro.
True. But if you have the Picto that lets you take your turn twice, then you just go right away.
Where is that? I did not find it anywhere.
Sprong.
Oh no!
There's actually 2 versions of it. There's actually one in the end game that you can get. There's a particular, I think it's the fight right in front of Renoir's boss battle. There's a creation that you fight, and I think if you beat that creation, he drops a version of that where you can go twice. But the better version is dropped by Sprong.
Why is there
okay.
a fucking mouse continuously squeaking when you talk?
Is that your fan, homie?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what's crazy, actually? So I was explaining this to Francisco earlier, Ruby, is that my laptop's dying, and one of the fans is, like, on its death legs right now.
Jesus Christ.
It has literally never been this loud until we started recording.
Let me tell you, it's fucking loud. Like, it
I was
sounds
actually-
like you're murdering and torturing this poor mouse.
I was telling Junior Ruby that this is the equivalent of me having the cricket in my room.
That fucking cricket.
Here's the worst part. I was literally playing Elden Ring before Francisco got here, and it wasn't this loud.
This computer just said, fuck you, and decided to kill itself.
The computer's like, I'm tired, boss.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck, man. I don't want to keep playing Expedition, but at the same time, I really do. I'm done with the game. I don't need to go back.
You want to go back.
Yeah, I do, but I shouldn't.
Have you done all the journals?
No, I haven't, no. I'm pretty sure there's some places that I missed with a few journals. I know about Expedition 60, though. Those fucking
I was about to say, if you got that one, yeah. They were the best expedition.
That's pretty much, it's an expedition. It's a fucking boat full of Escanors.
Escanor. Yeah, pretty much, actually.
The paintress is like, anyone who crosses my barrier will be gommaged. And then Expedition 60 is like, who decided that?
A barrier that was going to stop me? Who decided that?
Dude, I fucking love the community. Like, the YouTube comments on all the Expedition videos that I'm watching, they're so fucking funny. That one obviously made me laugh. Who decided that?
Man, season 1 of that show was so good.
Yeah, it was. Until it wasn't. Oh, so I was completely wrong. We're still in spoilers for Expedition, by the way. I really thought Gustav was going to come back in like the 3rd act or some shit. He never did.
You know, I did too, actually. I was really holding on to hope for that because... And I was also thinking because, you know, the whole theme of threes and the fact that there's 3 people in your party and then there's a backup party, I thought we'd get a 6th party member.
Yeah.
But we never do. And that was
No.
honestly one of my biggest, like, what the fuck's in the game. You know what I mean?
That actually annoyed
Yeah.
me so fucking much. That there's a team of 5 and not 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, your reserve team should have fucking Eskia in there. It's time for a swim.
Swim.
It's gonna blast out wine as its base attack. So that's where all my wine went. Yo,
I'm about to fucking shoot my laptop.
all right. Because I was gonna say like, yo, you guys are pretty quiet. I hope the same thing isn't happening like last week or 2 weeks ago.
No, I've just
Nah,
been...
dude, I'm just pissed.
I'm pissed for a different reason. I've just been in a really stressed out couple days.
Sounds like you need a vacation.
Oh, I need more than that.
You need
Crazy because
two
we just
vacations.
came back from one.
Ho ho.
Oh yeah, how was it?
How was what?
The trip to Flagstaff, it was pretty good.
What do you guys do?
Sure.
Do you guys do any snowboarding?
More like dirt boarding. So, I mean,
I think I'm gonna kill myself. Hold on one second.
oh,
I feel
wait.
like Junior, you're pretty quiet there.
So, for me, the vacation, I had a very unfortunate timing with my mental health. And my body decided to have the worst time internally on the trip. So for me, it
Damn.
was pretty rough. And it's really hard to try to like focus on that or like try to like take care of it when I'm like with the family the entire time, right?
Yeah.
And my mom was just getting annoyed, like, what's wrong with you? How come you're like this? Why are you upset? And it's like,
Oh my god. Yeah, that's exactly the support that we need.
It's like, you don't want to hear it first off, okay? Because we already had this conversation. And second, truly, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Because, I was just having a hard time trying to control it. And I didn't really want to be around the family. And it gets worse. So I was off on my own a lot. Which I'll admit that. Just because of everything that was going on with me. And my mom just keeps just asking me what's wrong?
Prying.
What's wrong? And it's like, just let me do my thing. I am having a good time. This is something, though, I can't talk to you because you don't understand.
Right.
So, eventually, they did their own thing. Did my own thing. And so, the little times where I was... What's the word I'm looking for?
They should really pick up on the social cues there.
Lucid? Not lucid, because that's a pretty strong word. I'm not sure what word I'm looking for, but I was there in the moment. I enjoyed it. Bearzona was really cool. I actually liked it a lot. I don't mind going back there for it and spending the money that we did. Out of Africa was pretty disappointing, but we did go in an off season to what the employees said, and they moved to a new location and they're revamping a lot of the stuff that wasn't quite done yet from the previous location. So it was we got to feed a giraffe, so that was kind of cool.
Nice.
If you've never been there, I highly recommend it. It's really, really cool. I don't know, though, what you should expect if you were to go on their quote-unquote busy time, which is around summertime, because it's in Phoenix and it's really fucking hot.
Was this a zoo that you guys visited?
It is a zoo, but it's a very unique zoo where they have very exotic animals that primarily come from Africa or other places.
Damn. Like platypuses.
Actually, I don't know if they had one. There were a lot of animals that were hibernating or that weren't very active because of the winter. Something that Out of Africa tries to do is that they try to make it as natural as possible. So if any animals would go into hibernation, they let them. They don't do anything to prevent them from hibernating.
Yeah.
So we didn't see any bears. We didn't see a lot of turtles. Other animals that were hibernating, we didn't really see them. There was a lot of
Turtles
enclosures.
hibernate?
Yes, they hibernate.
I thought they just walk very slow everywhere.
Oh my god.
Like Francois.
Francois. You fucking nut.
Askia, stop sending hooligans over here.
They're nice. Stop it.
Then keep them on your side of the cave.
And Gustav's just like, what the hell are we watching? But what was... I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so there's also a lot of enclosures that were empty. And a lot of what we just saw were, like, the big cats. We saw a really adorable hyena. She's super old, though. She's, like, 20-some years old. And, the cat show that they usually do was also disappointing. The usual trainers that put on a big show weren't there that day, so we just kind of saw these two cats eat chicken. And that was it.
Cool. Feeding time.
Exactly. So it was just like, meh. But Bearzona is a very unique place where you can drive through their enclosures. And the animals
it's one of those.
Yeah, and the animals can get really up close and personal to your car. Which they did. And there's a specific segment in Bearzona where they say that you have to keep driving and you have to have your windows up. And that's with the wolves and the bears. Do you know how much it took of me to not roll the windows down and jump towards those wolves?
What, so you can die?
I don't care. I'll die happy.
It took every ounce of your fucking being, I'm sure.
Dude, I was, like, my face was up to those wolves. And because it was so cold and I'm breathing so heavily, it just fogged my window. So then I got upset because it literally served no purpose. And I'm, like, trying to, like, clean my window so I could take a picture of them. Because they had...
I was going to say, like, getting that close to the wolves, you're probably horny as fuck.
Well, no. Okay, no.
I can't keep it any longer. The beast within is going to explode.
But I thought I was going to get yelled at because I was like, oh my god, the wolves! Like, I was just so excited to see them running around and playing. On the intercom, though, I hear a person come on, they're like, roll up your windows! And I was like, oh my god, that's not me. Like, I swear to god, it's not me. At the end of the drive, there's, like, another zoo within the park that has, like, the normal enclosures. You can go see the otters, you can see porcupines, you can pet goats, all kinds of other stuff. And, I was telling my dad, I was like, oh my god, somebody roll out their windows with freaking morons. It even says not to do it. He was like, that was me. And I was like, Dad, it says not to do that. He goes, well, I'm sorry. Your mom wanted to take a better picture. And I was just like, oh my god. At least it wasn't me.
Imagine risking your life for a picture.
Well, I mean, I almost risked my life just to cuddle them.
The wolves scare your dad, and just like, you jump out like, save yourself, I'll hold him up. And then you turn around and it's a fucking Tom and Jerry smile.
Oh my god.
You're like,
I will admit, the lions and tigers and jaguars and shit, they do look real cuddly, not gonna lie.
Oh, they look so fluffy. And the bears were so cute. So Bearzona's different, where they make special habitats so the animals are active year-round. So the bears don't have to hibernate in Bearzona. One of them, dead ass, had bed hair. Like, he just woke up.
he's like, what's all the ruckus?
In Bearzona, you could do the drive-through thing that we mentioned earlier, but they also have a part where you can get down and walk around like a normal zoo. And so we did, and then we got down and looked around, and that's where they had, it was grizzly bears, right? They had grizzly bears in there?
No, not grizzlies. It was just black bears.
Was it black bears? I know they had black bears in the drive.
They had...
When we actually got down and we looked in the enclosure, I could have swore they were grizzly bears.
Yes, those are grizzly bears. I thought you meant the drive.
No, when we actually got down and we took a look around. Because I remember my dad, he's like, I've never seen a grizzly bear in real life before. I've always wanted to see a grizzly bear.
Yes, those were
And then
grizzly
somebody
bears.
was like, oh, there's grizzly bears over here next to this window. You can like look at them. My dad like ran like a little schoolgirl, basically trying to take a look at these goddamn grizzly bears.
That's
yeah,
me getting to the fox enclosure.
Dude, those, seeing them, cubs, okay? These were babies. Seeing them actually live and up close, ain't no fucking way could you survive an attack from that bear. Not without any luck on your side.
You want to bet?
I think the craziest thing about the bears in general was when we were doing the drive. We know that there's bears in this area, but one of them like dug out like a little hole and was just chilling in the hole, and we couldn't see him until we were literally like 15 feet away from it. And it's like, dude, imagine being a hiker and hiking out in the woods and you don't see a bear in its hole until you're 15 feet away from it. Like, you're just dead. Like, these animals are massive, but they could still hide themselves that well. You know what I mean?
Not only that, but they're fast.
Yeah, they are. And they're strong.
It's just so freaking scary to think that. And then you see these bears and how big they are and just how nonchalantly they're walking. It's just like how could you fight against something like this?
They're just like, hi guys, what's going on?
Oh, but the wolves were so snuggly. You can see them just napping, sunbathing, and it was so cute.
So yeah, on
You're
the first day
dreaming
of our
for
trip, on the first day we went to the Out of Africa Zoo, which was cool. And then the next day we went to Arizona. And then the day after that, we went to the Grand Canyon. Now, the Grand Canyon, it's a big hole, right? It's a pretty big hole.
I'd say it's pretty massive.
Have you been to the Grand Canyon before?
Once, and it was foggy.
That thing is a hell of a lot bigger than I was expecting it to be.
Wait, really?
Yes. So I knew the Grand Canyon was going to be a giant, massive fucking hole in the ground. But when I got there and I actually looked down into it, I was like, this is like double what I was expecting. It is fucking massive.
Oh yeah, that shit's huge, dude. It's miles long.
Not long, deep. I'm talking deep, Ruby.
Oh well, yeah.
Like
it's,
it goes down way further than I thought it did.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like when I wake up in the morning and I have to drag my dick across to get to the bathroom. Like, that's how big that shit looks.
Yeah, pretty big.
And the Grand Canyon was cool, but, you know, of course, it just being kind of a big hole, there's not really a whole lot to do. We just kind of walked around, took pictures, usual, like, tourist shit. But I think my biggest regret is not ore farming with my cloak on at the Grand Canyon. Because there was a spot on the edge of a cliff where I could just stand there with the cloak on. And it was windy, so it would have been blowing it in the wind. And then there was another point someone could have taken a picture of me from, but I didn't do it, and I regret not doing it.
So you guys stopped by Sedona then?
Yeah.
Dude, I went to Sedona once, and I fucking loved it. I don't even know why I loved it. I just did.
What'd you even do there?
We ate at a place and visited the Grand Canyon.
How long ago was that?
I was like 15 or so.
Oh, damn. Was
Yeah,
that
it was-
like during your move to Arizona?
Definitely around that time, yeah. We were still fresh to Arizona.
Pretty big place.
Sorry, I'm laughing. For some reason, I thought of Speed when he does that one face where he smiles.
Oh, and he closes his eyes.
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why that just jumped into my head.
But yeah, that was day 3 of the trip. And then day 4 was just coming back home.
That's quite the fucking vacation.
It was pretty chill. It was cold, but not like super freezing cold. The reason why we went up there in the first place was because we thought it was going to snow. Because my mom's a huge, like, snowhead. She fucking loves the snow. And so she wanted to go up and have a snowy birthday because we went for her birthday. But nah, no snow.
Damn. You know, the next place I recommend, if you guys ever go back to Flagstaff, is the Arizona Snow Bowl.
Arizona Snowball?
Yep. It's a ski resort.
Oh, that's probably the one that Avi went to, because they actually went to a ski place.
Yeah. It was probably that. They had like the ski lifts and everything.
Nice. I've never actually been skiing or snowboarding. Have you guys?
Nope. I've always wanted to try it though. I'm gonna feel like Sonic Riders.
I've never done either of those, but I have been to place place up in Yosemite where they do skiing, and I saw people, just flying at the goddamn speed of light down the hill, and I was like, yeah, no thank you. Y'all are crazy motherfuckers.
I just imagine you like standing on one of the hills and you just hear
No thank you.
It looks like a lot of fun. And I've heard that skiing is harder and requires more skill than snowboarding. But snowboarding looks so much cooler, though.
It does.
If you're skiing instead of snowboarding, then you're a nerd.
Trying to be like Tony Hawk.
Trying to be like Shaun White.
Yeah, because Shaun White can skateboard and snowboard.
Ugh.
I mean, can he skateboard? Is that confirmed?
Yeah, he was part of Birdhouse, a skateboard club.
Oh, shit. I had no idea.
Who's another famous snowboarder? Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh my
He
god.
can snowboard.
Yeah, real famous for snowboarding.
Yeah, he snowboards in San Francisco after he falls off the helicopter.
Yeah, he snowboards on the asphalt.
He's still boarding.
He also snowboards during that one part. And was it Sonic 06, I think?
Yeah, Sonic 06. I forgot about that. But he also snowboarded in Sonic 3. Ice Cap Zone.
I don't remember that. I didn't get that far.
No. It's good. You should play it. Anyways,
you guys actually want to touch a topic here?
yeah, we probably should. We're pretty good at just like rambling off, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, we got a couple here. Ruby, you want to go first?
Sure. Let's see here. God, I don't fucking remember. The only thing I put was Olive Garden. I'm such a.
I think I know.
Like, yeah, I went there. Pretty good. Anyways.
I think I know what you're referring to with this one.
I just remembered what. Yeah, I just remembered what this was about. This is. I don't think I have that. You do it, Junior.
Well, all I know is the headline, which was apparently this. I don't know if it's a guy or girl.
It was a guy.
But an employee at an Olive Garden killed themselves by dunking their heads in the air fryer.
What?
Or not the air fryer, the deep fryer.
Yeah.
Like with the oil and shit.
What?
Yep, it's legit.
And like I said, all I know is the headline. I didn't actually look into it. So, not sure what happened after that.
Well, now it's just a line because there's no head.
We're going to hell.
Why are you laughing, huh?
So
why are you laughing?
I did a little bit of research, and the employees said that he just started undressing himself in the middle of the shift, like taking off his shirt, and he just head dove right in to the oil. Of course, you can possibly imagine the screams and terrors of this poor man being boiled alive. And his employees are freaking out. People are screaming. The people also in like the restaurant area are hearing screams, and people are calling 911. There was a girl who she worked there. She was in the back kitchen. She also suffered burns because she tried to pull him out of the oil to like try to save him. And other guys too. I don't know if it was just them two or anyone else, but I know there was 2 employees that got burned trying to save him. And the team was able to get there in time to get him to the hospital, but he passed from his wounds in the hospital.
God damn.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. transport way to go for sure. He was definitely suffering during that.
It's just incredibly sad that he really saw no way out, possibly.
I have no idea what the thought process behind that could have possibly been.
I don't know. A lot of people were...
There's less painful ways.
Yes, so many people were commenting of all the ways to have done it, like, why this way? Why the most painful way possible?
Like, arguably one of the worst possible ways, yeah.
And
That's insane.
When I saw that on TikTok, I was just like, this can't be true. And after doing like research, I was just like, holy crap. Yeah, this is legit.
Well, hopefully they're in a better place now, right?
Well, we hope.
Well, I mean, you have to be after experiencing something like that.
Well, I mean, I guess that depends on your belief.
We hope.
Oh, that's true.
Because
you could feel the suffering of eternal boiling, burner, deep frying.
Depending on your religion, yeah, killing yourself is a sin. So you can only hope.
Like, hey, yo, what's up, homie? Why you do that?
Being the paramedics there, I could not imagine the scene they walked into. Getting that call.
They walk in like, it smells good in here.
Oh my god. Extra fried mine, please.
Did you order original recipe or extra crispy?
Homie, was well done.
Can I get it animal style?
Oh man.
Anyways. Yeah. Rest in peace. Moving on. Francisco, did you upload anything?
I do not believe so, no.
All right, so it's all me,
Well,
baby.
I was gonna put the Super Bowl, but then you put Super Bowl music, so I was like, oh, we're talking about the same thing.
Yeah. Did you guys watch the performances?
I did.
Unfortunately, I did not.
So, Green Day didn't do the halftime with Bad Bunny, which is what I thought they were going to do.
I thought so too.
I thought too. That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed.
What actually ended up happening, which is also, I think for the first time in Super Bowl history, they just did a pregame show. They did like a short concert on the field before the game started, which was pretty cool, actually.
It was cool.
Very short,
I feel
though.
like it was very short. It was 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say it was like 5 to 10 minutes. And they didn't play any like complete songs. They just like did the first like minute of one song and they move on to the next song. And
Yeah,
stuff like
they did a DJ mix.
Pretty much, yeah. But it was cool to see them perform. I've never seen them live before, so that's the closest I've gone to seeing them live was that performance. And, I mean, I thought they did a good job. His voice sounded good. I like the sound choices. They were all songs I know.
Don't
There you go.
American idiot.
Yeah. I'm not like the huge like Green Day head, like somebody over here. But I
Like
do like some
me.
other songs. Yeah. And, yeah, I thought they did a good job.
Hell yeah, they did.
Now the halftime show. Oh, man. Have you guys seen the Twitter people doing their brain rot Twitter shit?
I could only imagine, dude.
Yep.
So, first off, the actual performance itself, I thought was really good. I enjoyed it. I don't know about you. Well, Francisco, you haven't seen it, right?
I've only seen part of it. So, like, I know that there's a part where he's, like, naming off all of the American countries, which includes South America.
Yeah. I actually really like that part. And so the whole vibe of everything was kind of like Latino culture in a sense.
Yeah.
Like it felt like a party, right? There's even a part where there's a wedding going on. And I'm curious to know if those people actually got married for real on that stage.
Yes, they did. I can, after you do your part, I can do more of the digging because I did more research about the like significance of everything that he did.
Oh, okay, cool. I was curious about that when I saw that. I was like, that's really fucking sick if they actually got married for real.
Yeah.
How many people can say they got married at the Super Bowl? You know what I mean?
while Bad Bunny was playing. Like, they probably had some dough.
Yeah, or they knew him personally. One of those two.
True.
But yeah, so the
Little
whole
Bunny,
vibe was like
Cousin
just. Yeah,
No, it was
the whole
Good
vibe
Bunny.
was just
Oh my god.
Latino culture. There was a bunch of Puerto Rican shit, obviously, and then there was a part where during the quote unquote wedding reception, there's even a kid that's sleeping on like 3 chairs that are stacked next to each other, and he goes and wakes up the kid. It's like, damn, that really is my childhood. You
Yeah.
fucking- You're at a party and your parents are sticking around for too long, or your cousins left already. Got no one to hang out with.
Dude, now we're that people. Now we're the ones that like stay up and do shit.
We are. But I thought the performance was really good. Even though I don't really listen to his music because I don't really listen to Spanish music in general. I vibed with it. I thought it was good.
Hell yeah.
And then yeah, like Ruby was saying, or like you were saying, the part when he talks about America and then he talks about all of the Americas, I was like, yeah, that's the shit right there, dog.
I'll probably watch it later tonight, because I'm sure it's not a long performance. I'm sure it's like about 10 minutes.
Yeah, something around that time.
I only saw like the first 10 seconds of the fucking Turning Point halftime show.
Turning Point?
Yeah, did you not know that there was 2 separate Super Bowl halftime show performances?
Yep, I was gonna talk about that too afterwards.
No, like aside from Bad Bunny and Lady Gaga?
Ooh, yep.
Oh yeah, Lady Gaga did a good job too, by the way.
I love Lady
Oh
Gaga's
yeah, I forgot that they brought
performance.
Lady Gaga and Ricky Martin. I forgot about that.
Oh, dude, he sang so fucking beautifully too.
Ricky Martin did
Yeah, I
such a
have to
good
watch
job.
it.
You should.
He fucking killed it, dude. He's got pipes.
I heard he still looks like he's 25. He's been looking 25 for like 30 years now.
Yeah, he looks.
Well, I wouldn't
really,
say that.
He looks really good.
We'll say he looks like he's 40.
But
yeah,
anyways,
what was your thing on it, Ruby?
So, if you haven't heard, when Bad Bunny was announced to do the halftime show for the Super Bowl, the MAGA right-wing people were like, they didn't choose an American. Why are you getting this Spanish shit? We're gonna make our own halftime show that's for the real American people. And they literally created their own halftime show known as the All-American Halftime Show. Problem with it was that the headliners that they had all had criminal records on them, including Kid Rock, which was one of the most known singer to like have sexual harassment things on him. I'm pretty sure like rapist accusations on him or like pedo things about him, like terrible things.
one of his songs has a pedo implied lyrics. So
Well, yeah, there you go.
I saw a meme and it was like, who's headlining the Turning Point USA halftime show? It's like a group of conservatives, and they're like, oh, it's Kid Rock, and the conservatives are like, he had us at Kid.
Ew.
Oh my god, dude! After this, we need to talk about the Epstein files.
I don't really know who Kid Rock is.
He's a bitch ass fucking singer. He looks like
Okay.
Billy Ray Cyrus if he was more conservative.
Okay.
Yeah, he looks definitely gross. And
But,
so that's what happened. And I don't know if this happened for you, Junior, okay? But I was trying to watch the halftime show live. And no matter where I went looking for it, I couldn't find it for some reason. And I wasn't even able to watch the halftime show until the next day.
Which one?
for Bad Bunny. I don't give a fuck about that American bullshit for Bad Bunnies. And I was like, okay, well, this is weird. Like, why can't I watch it? And I thought, oh, well, maybe they just wanted people to watch it, like through pay-per-view for rating reasons or whatever. So I was like, okay, well, then I went to sleep. Next morning, when I was finally able to watch it, there's theories going on that it was done almost purposefully, possibly by the government, because they wanted to rig the viewings and be like, look, our all-American halftime show, this is what the American people wanted to watch, not this Spanish crap. But that didn't even work because Bad Bunny is now one of the most viewed halftime shows, outbeating all previous halftime shows. Dude, there was a halftime show about dogs in football uniform that beat the All-American halftime show.
So my question is, how are you watching the Super Bowl live?
Well, originally I was watching it through YouTube.
You were watching the Super Bowl through YouTube?
Yeah.
Yo, something happened to your mic. You sound like you're talking in 144p.
Yeah, I'm genuinely in a different room now because the fucking squeaking from my laptop is driving me crazy.
Yeah, I saw when Junior had to like switch his stuff over because there's like an explanation point that came up.
But yeah, okay. I didn't know that it was available to watch on YouTube, but I'm pretty sure on streaming services like Peacock or something like that, they probably did have the halftime show for Bad Bunny. I only know that if you were watching it on like this one specific streaming site that conservatives use, then it would play the All-American halftime show. And there's like one other channel too, but I forgot what it was.
But I was
Didn't
using
care, though.
yeah, I was using YouTube. And then I couldn't find it, so I started like looking on any website and I couldn't find it anywhere. But for the All-American one, no problem, finding it. And so once I read about the possible theory about the government doing all this shit or the political party, whatever, it got me thinking like, what if that's true?
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
I didn't watch the Super Bowl itself because I don't give a shit. I just later that night, I was like, oh yeah, I should watch the halftime show. And so I just pulled it up on YouTube.
So you were able to watch it?
Yeah.
Well, not live though. Like you caught the VOD, right?
Yeah.
But you see, I couldn't.
You couldn't find the VOD?
No. I was only able to watch it
just
the next
halftime
day.
show or
Huh?
of just the halftime show or the whole Super Bowl?
Just the halftime show.
Oh yeah, that night I just literally just typed into YouTube 2026 halftime show and it was like the third result.
Well, that's crazy because I couldn't. I only could watch it the next morning at like 7 in the morning on TikTok.
It's probably because you're gay.
It could be.
Just a theory.
Anyways, I missed half your guys' conversation, but I had a tweet I wanted to pull up.
You
It's
had
by
what?
our favorite. I have a tweet. It's by our favorite YouTube celebrity, Jake Paul.
Oh, God.
Oh, I heard about this. You guys talk about that. I'm gonna go stroke my shit real quick.
I'm sorry, what?
No, I'm kidding. I'm just gonna turn off my AC.
Anyways, so he tweeted, purposely turning off the halftime show. Let's rally together and show big corporations they can't just do whatever they want without consequences, which equals viewership for them. You are their benefit. Realize you have power. Turn off this halftime. A fake American citizen performing who publicly hates America. I cannot support that.
And then Logan Paul tweeted back at his brother saying that it's basically not right what he's doing.
Keep in mind, Jake Paul moved to Puerto Rico to avoid taxes.
He did?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
What a piece of shit.
I'm pretty sure both him and Logan moved to Puerto Rico to avoid taxes. And then my favorite my favorite reply to his tweet is this guy saying, "Damn, not even 20 career fights in and that CTE already gripping your shit."
Jesus.
And then a lot of the replies are just him getting his ass beat by that other boxer.
Like,
Yeah.
jeez.
That is funny.
Yeah, what a fucking joke.
What joke?
No, I'm saying he is a joke.
Yeah.
He's always been.
Joke Paul?
Exactly.
I saw a different tweet, and it was like, we're now debating on which brother is the most evil, and so far, the one that filmed the suicide is the one that's winning.
Damn.
But yeah, man, I saw like the first 10 seconds of the Turning Point USA halftime show, and it's this one dude on a stage with a guitar, and he's like, I just want to catch my fish, drink my beer, drive my truck, and I'm like, this is already fucking ass.
Dude, I fucking hate country music so much.
Welcome back to the pedo halftime show.
Oh, God.
Hosted by your favorites, like everybody in the Epstein files.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, the files. Oh, speaking of, did you guys, or have you heard about the issues people have with the Super Bowl commercials?
No.
No, I didn't watch any Super Bowl commercials.
I didn't either. But on TikTok, there's specific commercials that everybody is raging about because, I don't know, for me it seems like a really far stretch, but maybe I'm not thinking it in this way, that these commercials are supporting and defending the Epstein files, and that certain commercials are basically saying that, oh, you're just jealous, you're just salty that you weren't invited by a celebrity to the Epstein files. We're not gonna release the files.
You were invited to the Epstein files.
And I'm just like, this is quite the stretch to say that these commercials are supporting it. But
yeah, I don't believe that.
I watched one commercial, and it was the Ritz commercial. And the first thing that the commercial shows is an island, and everybody's having a party on the island. So I'm like, oh. Like,
there have been so many commercials like that, though.
That's what they're saying, that these commercials are all working together about it, because the people that were in the commercials are on the files. Apparently.
Like who?
I couldn't tell you because I don't recognize these people that are in the commercial except for Chris Hemsworth. I think that's his name.
He is not in the files.
And I can't remember who else because I don't recognize the people that I saw in the Ritz commercial. I didn't watch the other ones, just that one. And so the commercial starts where it's a panning view and it's over the island. And like I said, everybody's having a party. And then there's these two guys, like this Chinito and this other person. And they're like, oh, we're just being salty because we weren't invited to the party. And then this girl on like like those snowmobiles or whatever, like pulls up and she goes, hey guys, you want to go to the party? And the dude is all like, yeah, but we're salty. And the Chinito like jumps on, and so they all take off to the party. And I'm just kind of like, okay. And people are just upset, and that they're saying that this commercial was uncomfortable, that they're just making fun of the more normal people about the Epstein files, that we're salty, we weren't invited. And I'm just like, what the fuck's going on?
I feel like I'd have to watch the commercial and then just make my own judgment on that.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely can. Let me pull it up so you can watch it.
Oh, you mean right now?
It's only like 30, 40 seconds. Like, the commercials for the Super Bowl this year were like super short.
Yeah, because like 1 second is like $5 million.
So there's the commercial. I don't recognize these guys, nor do I know their names. But the first thing that it shows, of course, is the island. Everybody's partying. People are like, oh my God, they're talking about Epstein Island or whatever. And so then people say, "Oh, but if a famous celebrity invited you, you wouldn't be salty anymore. You would have gone to the party too. You would have gone to the island also."
Could have sworn that was John Hamm.
I don't know who him is, so.
He's from that one meme where he's like, "You left me scarred." I said, "Who?" And he's dancing in the club.
Oh, that's him?
I think maybe. I don't know. It looks like him, but I'm not sure. And then the one on the snowmobile is Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. The next one... Oh, yeah, go ahead, sorry.
But it doesn't look like they're on an island.
Well,
I mean, the commercial seems fine. I don't see it in any other bad way.
I don't either. And then the next big one that more people are talking about is the Pringles commercial. And that apparently it's Sabrina...
The Pringles man is in the Epstein files.
It's Sabrina Carpenter that's in it. And here's the really crazy far-fetched one. Like, I don't believe this one at all. I think this one is just crazy theorists digging into their own brain. That in the
Alex Jones level.
That in the commercial, she falls in love with a humanized Pringled, like, version of a Pringle. But then, like, the people starts eating him because, well, he's delicious as a Pringle, right? She gets super sad, but then she eats the Pringle and she's like, oh, not bad. Like, and then, of course, starts eating the Pringles. And there was this comment that was like, the subliminal message is that rich eat people and are fine with it. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, they're reaching. They're really reaching.
I mean,
what?
That is true. The rich do eat the people.
Yes, they do. But I don't know. It's just the Super Bowl was already a very hot topic because of Bad Bunny, which I loved his performance. I, of course, didn't understand the song very well. One, it's hard for me to understand Spanish. And two, he, like, mumble sings. So that's already another layer of difficulty to understand. But I loved the music. I loved the vibe. I loved the party. It was so fun.
I just want to point out that I finished the Ritz commercial. And the suggested video that's on there it's a picture of two Nazis with a red arrow pointing at one of them.
Oh my God.
The caption is, "He was wrong."
Who was wrong?
This one Nazi, I guess. I don't know who this guy is. I saw this one TikTok. Sydney showed me this TikTok, and it's like, "Oh, your favorite celebrity might be on the Epstein files, blah, 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 blah." And the guy looks at the camera and he's like, "I really don't think that Adolf," and then the video cuts.
Oh my God.
Oh, classic Sydney.
Yeah, these commercials, they seem fine. I don't really think too much of it.
I'm watching the Pringles one. It's actually really funny.
Wait, you're saying you haven't even seen it?
No, I haven't. I'm watching it right now.
Homie.
Oh, que pues. Over here reporting on shit she doesn't know.
It's like, yeah, I actually hate this game. You ever played it? No, but I know it's bad.
So the video that I posted actually goes into that theory I was talking about. The only one, like I said, the only one I watched was the Ritz one. And I was like, I really don't see it.
Yeah, the Ritz one's fine.
I really don't care, honestly.
But for the Bad Bunny one, I said I'll explain a little bit for it. One, yes, the wedding was legit. The couple originally wanted Bad Bunny to go to their wedding and perform there. And instead, he invited them to do the wedding on his stage because he wanted the whole point of it, unity and love. That love is more powerful than hate.
Oh, yeah. I do remember seeing that was like a banner like on top of the thing.
Yeah. So he actually...
But it was in Spanish, so you couldn't read it.
So he got an officiator. They did it. Lady Gaga sang their wedding song. They actually cut the cake. They exchanged their vows. Like, it was beautiful. It was awesome.
Oh, so that's why Lady Gaga sang that song. Oh, okay.
Yes. And so many people were like, she didn't fit. Like, it didn't make sense for her. And it's like, yes, it did. They're really good friends. And even still, shut the fuck up and watch the show. She's always been an ally for like Latin culture and for like other cultures.
Yeah, have they never heard that one song, Alejandro?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Don't call my name. Don't call my name Roberto.
And Fernando, so of course.
And also another. So going back now a little bit to the beginning, because I wanted to bring up the wedding. He starts off the scene going through the sugarcane fields as like a homage, like that Puerto Rican was famously known for the sugarcanes. And all the people that will have to work in there, break their backs just to make enough money for their family, just kind of like a shout out to his heritage. And as he's like weaving through the grass, just shout outs to very specific cultural things to Puerto Rico and famous boxers and little like taqueria stands and all that stuff. As he goes through and he like gives the ring to the couple and he proposes and she says yes. He then like talks to himself that he was able to make it, that he believed in himself, and he gives a Grammy to this little boy. That was supposed to be a representation of himself as a boy and other younger kids that have a dream that they can do it.
I was curious if when he did that, if that was the actual Grammy award that he won.
Yes.
That's insane.
Yeah, that was the actual Grammy.
Did you guys hear about the boy, though?
That's
What?
not Liam.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I heard it was.
No, it's been
Who?
confirmed. It's not Liam. So Liam was a boy a few weeks ago that was kidnapped by ICE.
He's the one that has that one hat on with the ears. The 5-year-old?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, there was a 5-year-old boy who was detained by ICE.
No, kidnapped.
But he was used as bait to bring out the parents to arrest them too.
Yes.
What, did they let him go afterwards or what?
I'm not sure. I didn't keep up with it. I only know that it happened.
You know, I don't know either, actually. I never looked into it. But I did do a little bit of research about Liam, and that's not him. That's just supposed to be a representation of Bad Bunny when he was younger. And for younger kids, that they can believe in themselves. And so then it moves over to the casita, where we all are very familiar with abuela houses looking like that. And another homage that where his house, you know, started, where other homes look like the little barber
Did you say
shops.
homage?
Yeah, it's supposed to be homage.
Oh, homage. Sorry, my bad. And that little
homage.
Yeah. Gustav's homage. The little pueblitos, you know, the little barber shops and nail salons and todo eso. Like, that's what supports the community, the culture. And then you can see big names, Pedro Pascal.
Wait, hold on.
Car-
Pronounce his name one more time.
Pedro Pascal?
No, it's not how you said it the first time.
That is how I said it.
No.
She said Pascal or something.
Yeah,
like
that's what I heard.
No, Pedro Pascal.
I said it!
And
Pedro Pascal.
Carol Pescado and Carol G and like other people, you can see them there on the floor and they're just dancing, they're vibing. And then when he breaks through the house and like walks out of the house, they said that they were not so sure what that meant. I think it was just for like to show he's coming out of the house, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. That part was just cool.
Yeah, I thought it was funny. It kind of caught me off guard. And
Can't
then
wait for an over-analysis on that. See, I saw this exact same happen on the first scene of Shrek when he busts through that stall.
oh my god. So then the wedding happens, the whole thing. There's apparently a significance to that Lady Gaga's dress, that specific blue, was the original banner color before the U.S. colonized it and made them change the blue color to be the same blue as the United States flag. Oh. And same thing too with the mariachi outfit, that they have the original Puerto Rico flag colors, including that blue. And so then he falls, he does like his trust fall. That's supposed to be a symbol of the trust he has in his community, and that he can trust them because his community will always have their back, and that's how Spanish culture is. So then he does
typically
that.
Speaking.
Well, yeah, we'll leave it as that. And then the thing with the light poles, when the electricity started going off in the middle of Ricky Martin singing, it was to show that Puerto Rico has an electricity issue and the U.S. ignores it and does nothing about it. And there's actually a song that Bad Bunny sings calling them out about it and bringing up the issues that they have at Puerto Rico about their electricity. And there's nobody that they can call. There's nobody that comes and does it. They have to do it themselves, which is why he climbs up the pole himself. That he's no better. He's there to help his community.
I kind of figured that's what that was.
Yeah. I really didn't know about that one until like after I watched the video that analyzed everything. I was like, oh, that makes sense. The part where Ricky Martin was singing in front of the banana trees with the two plastic chairs, that's supposed to represent Bad Bunny's album about the culture, that there's so many memories, there's so many nostalgic things with those plastic chairs. Which is true. Those damn plastic chairs are freaking everywhere at Alamos. Even in my Nana's house. My Nana's always sat in that chair watching everybody and barking at the dogs that walked by her fence.
Yeah, she barked at the dogs.
Yes, it was freaking hilarious. And the last thing, of course, that Junior said was when he came out and naming all of the Americas, not just the United States, when he held the football flag that said, "Together we are America," and like walked out with everybody with all of the flags. And in the behind them on the big like display, whatever that thing is called,
the Jumbotron?
Yeah, it said the only thing more powerful than hate is love. And the biggest
conservatives are still gonna be like, oh my god, that show is terrible.
Yeah.
All because I didn't understand it.
And the main thing too that I didn't notice was he had the shortest halftime show out of any of the previous ones because he purposefully shortened it. He constantly wanted to be moving, and he wore an actual bulletproof vest because he was really scared somebody was going to shoot him.
You know, I did think to myself, like watching him go, that he looked really bulky, and he's wearing a jersey. So my initial thought is like, oh, he's just wearing like football padding underneath his jersey, because that's what it looked like to me.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it was an actual bulletproof vest.
Yes, he wore that vest to the Grammys, whatever, and also on his performance, which is why he was moving all the time. He tried to kind of make himself hard to hit. He was spinning around a lot, and why he decided to make his show only like 12 minutes long or something like that. Isn't that so scary that you have to fear for your life like that just because you dance and sing in Spanish?
Yeah, that's called it's called being racist if you hate Bad Bunny.
Like, what's fucking wrong with you? If you truly felt like you had to kill this person because he's a singer and a dancer that, by the way, is a U.S. citizen.
Yeah.
I saw a clip on TikTok earlier today. It was a clip from, I don't know if it's some like morning show or something, but it's this guy. His name's Pierce Morgan. I don't know if you heard his name or not. And basically he's debating with some girl, and then she's going off. She's like, Bad Bunny's doing the whole thing in Spanish. Like, nobody can even, half the country can't even fucking speak Spanish, and, you know, doing shit like that. And the whole time she's going off.
I've seen it.
You've seen this?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
And so the whole time she's going off, I'm just thinking to myself, like, just say you're racist. Like, that's what you're saying. Just say it. Just say that you're racist, because that's what you are.
Yeah.
She was talking about how, like, there's 40 million people in this country that can speak Spanish, but over 100 and something million that speak English and don't understand a lick of Spanish.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I think over 50% of United States citizens speak Spanish.
50%? I don't think so.
That seems too high.
Well,
I'll look it up.
I don't know. I believe Spanish is definitely one of the biggest languages people know besides English.
Well, it's one of the biggest in the world for sure, but in the U.S., I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, Chief.
I mean, you can fact check me, but I believe at least half of United States citizens speak Spanish.
According to Google AI, it's about 13 or 14% of Americans.
Oh well, I guess
Yeah, I
I
didn't think
spoke
so.
I spoke too highly of it.
Keep in mind, there are also a lot of Asians and Middle Easterns and all that stuff, like also in America. Like
And Italians and Germans and Polish people and Scandinavians.
if you
I
said
think there
50,
is
Swedish people. If
very
if you said
tiny
50% of the
Scandinavians.
U.S. spoke English and the other 50% were other languages of the world, then I'd believe that. But it's probably not that either. It's probably more like 60 to 70% speak English.
Because
Possibly.
remember, America officially does not have an official language.
Which is crazy that people are like, you're in America, speak English. And it's like, okay, you're an adult, act your age.
The official language of the U.S. was created, or it was announced that the official language of the U.S. is English back in 2025, I think, by an executive order.
Of
year?
course.
Yeah.
Sounds
I
like
think so.
Trump's doing.
According to Google AI, 75 or 77 to 78% speak English.
Huh. So a quarter of America doesn't speak English.
Yeah.
I do have a hot take, though. With the amount of English, like, around the U.S., they should just make English the official language of the U.S. I'm not saying that as, like, a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, let's be honest. Everywhere we go, everything's in English.
I'm pretty sure the only reason why it was not established that way was because of the original creation and the whole purpose of the United States is it's a place where people can come to be, free. That's the whole point of it. You can come speaking any language, practicing any religion, doing wherever you came from, you're supposed to be welcomed here in this country. That's why I believe English was never established as its official language, even though the first people who came here spoke English, even though the founding fathers spoke English. You know what I mean? I think that is the reason why. And it only, recently became the national language because, a racist who speaks English decided to make it that way.
Yeah.
And I
Who's married
agree.
to immigrants.
Who is very against what America stands for, even though he claims to be, for America. He's actually very against it.
Which makes no fucking sense because make America great again. And it's like, well, it's always been great. So what do you mean?
I don't know if I would say it's always been great. It's definitely had great moments.
There's a Civil War. There's the black slaves.
I mean, it definitely had great moments. If we look at all of U.S. history, the best this country has ever been, I couldn't tell you. I'm not a historian. It's had its ups and downs. For sure, some of its downs are when we had slaves. For sure right now is probably a down. You know what I mean?
It is definitely a down.
I mean, a great would be, like after World War II when the economy was great and stuff,
The baby booming.
Baby boom, yeah. I mean, that's why it was the baby boom. Everyone was like, oh, let's all celebrate. The economy's great right now.
Hell yeah. And then the 8-year-old newspaper boys are able to smoke cigarettes.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what it means to be free.
What I mean by it's always been great is that the Declaration and our Constitution and our Bill of Rights never really changed. Like, yes, we've had rough patches. Definitely agree. Racism and everything else still not eradicated from the country. It still, though, should give others hope that don't even have that same freedom in their own country.
I see what you're saying, but there definitely have been not exact changes, but there's been amendments, right? Like,
I was just gonna ask Ruby if she's ever heard the definition of amendment.
yeah. I mean, there are things that were like along the line as we continue to push forward as a community, as a culture. We realize, you know what, maybe we should change these things that we originally thought was okay, like allowing like women to vote, for example. Like
What?
now, huh?
Like, okay, like you're okay with women voting? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like that wasn't
Okay.
added till way later.
It was an amendment made to the Constitution.
Yeah, that's like the what, like 18th Amendment or something like that. Like that was added way later.
Yeah. Amendments are changes made to the original Constitution, which, remember, the First Amendment is freedom of speech.
Yes.
Yeah, so
it's entirely possible that the Constitution can have another amendment made this year or last or next year.
I don't know how recently it's been, but women have only been allowed to vote for what, 100 years?
Yes, very recent.
Like something like crazy, right? Like imagine thinking about all of U.S. history and it's like, wait, women can only vote like for the past 100 years? So many like decisions and stuff that haven't been made without like women's input. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Same
honestly
with the
insane.
blacks. And I don't mean that in the racist context, right? I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, not saying.
I forget what I was going with this, but my point is that America is still pretty good, even though we have a fucking idiot running it right now. But I wouldn't say it's the best.
It's not the best, for sure.
But it is still definitely better to live here than like, well,
Iraq.
maybe not for us because we're brown. But
Iraq?
it is still definitely better to live
Yeah.
here than like somewhere like that example, yeah.
Pakistan.
I definitely agree. Better than Iraq.
Definitely better than Israel and Palestine.
Yeah, are they still at war?
Yeah, they still are.
Yep.
Damn. That's crazy. Is
And
Russia
it's been
still at war
confirmed-
too with
With Ukraine?
Ukraine?
Yep.
If they are, there has been no coverage on it. Like, at all. They probably still are, and just no one gives a shit anymore.
That's honestly insane if they still are. You would think Russia would like dominate Ukraine, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but at the same time, a lot of the Russian soldiers are unwilling.
That, and they're trying to play like, oh, we're not conquering them. We are grabbing our our Russian people who are stuck in Ukraine. Like, that's the stupid shit Putin's trying to pull. Because if he admits that they're invading, other countries will start to get involved.
I am not conquering, I am freeing them. I am liberating the country.
I was about to say liberate.
Deliver us.
Yeah, see, if I said that in Russia, I'd probably get shot, like, right now. I set 1 foot in Russia and I just get domed just because I'm brown.
Shit, I'd dome you because you're brown.
Oh,
Oh, what kind of dome? What kind of dome, homie?
Modern Warfare 3 dome. 1v1 me.
Ah, shit, okay.
Oh my god, why is it every time I get flashbangs? I know.
Whenever I flash someone, it's like I'm slapping them in the face with a paper napkin
From
at
a
little
kid's birthday party. But when I get flashbang, that's how it goes. Okay.
Classic.
Well, to top off our conversation here, I want to talk about Iron Lung.
ooh, how was it?
So you haven't seen it either, Francisco, right?
I have.
Oh, you have seen it.
You have? So I'm the only fucking loser that hasn't?
I saw it when you guys were at Flagstaff. When I texted you guys, I went to go see it that same day.
You goddamn traitor.
So, Iron Lung was really fucking boring.
Really?
Dude, yes. Yes. I did. Dude. I literally gave the movie a 5 out of 10.
Not our Marky Moo movie.
Damn, I was kidding. I didn't think you were going to agree with that.
I'm not kidding. I thought it was really boring. I'm not even kidding you. I went to go see it with 2 friends from work, and I took a nap 3 times.
No.
I took 3 different naps throughout the movie.
All right, you go first, and then I'll go after you.
So the movie, it's a very, very slow burn, and I'm talking very in all caps. It's a very slow burn. And what I did not like about the movie at all is the fact that you barely ever see anyone else on screen besides Markiplier. Oh, I should probably. You haven't seen it, Ruby. I should probably not get into spoilers here.
Well, I have a very good feeling it's just about Markiplier because it's supposed to be off of a game that plays with his psyche, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so I know probably 90% of it is him by himself seeing shit and hearing things.
Junior, a very important question. Did you actually, like, watch his playthrough of Iron Lung before watching the movie?
No, I did not.
Okay,
I didn't even know it was a game until he mentioned it.
So you went in blind without knowing the lore?
I knew the lore, but I didn't watch his playthrough.
Okay, because I went in completely blind. I didn't know what the game was about. I didn't know the genre other than it was a horror game. So I was expecting, like, you know, monsters or something. But
well,
there
I mean,
was,
you do kind of get that.
Yeah, you see one monster, but well, anyways, I don't want to talk about it since Ruby hasn't seen it. I went in with expectations. Oh my god, this keeps fucking happening to me, dude. I thought I was gonna watch like the best movie ever, and it wasn't. It was like literally the first hour of the movie is boring. Like, I did not like it at all.
That's quite unfortunate.
The last hour is pretty good though, but if literally 50% of the movie is not exciting to you, I wouldn't call it a good movie.
Well, since it's a horror movie about you losing your mind, I think it has to start that way. That you're kind of going insane.
For a full hour, though?
It's hard to explain without getting into spoilers, but that's not exactly what happens.
Okay.
I don't know how I should explain it.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
It's difficult.
I personally don't mind spoilers when it comes to this because I might watch the game first before I even watch the movie, due to my financial situation.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and give a spoiler alert for Iron Lung. I will preface this with saying I actually did enjoy the movie. I don't give it that high of a score. I give it like a 7. But I did enjoy it. But yes, Francisco's right. It is a really slow burn. And I want to say there's like 3 or 4 scenes in the movie where it's just kind of like B-roll of his character like figuring shit out that could have just been completely cut from the movie. And I think that would make the movie a lot better. But overall, I did still enjoy it. I like the story it tells. And looking at it from just like a generic like kind of storytelling view, I really, really liked the cinematography. I thought the movie looked good. I really love the sound design. The sound of all the water slushing around, or technically it's blood. All the blood slushing around up against the sub and just against the window and stuff. There's a part of the movie, not really spoilery, but like halfway through the movie where his character is, you know, quote unquote going crazy. You can very faintly hear whispers. Like he'll look and then you just hear like a whisper like, "You're going the wrong way." Very quiet. It's hard to hear. But that happens throughout, and I fucking love it. It is perfect for what this movie is.
That's so... See, that's what I mean, though. Like, I feel like it has to be that slow burn because the whole point of it is that he's losing his mind. That he's hearing things. And the point is for you to lose it as well. I don't know. That's just me... of watching movies that make you feel that way, like mentally losing your mind.
I do think, like Francisco was saying, I do agree that it's slow and there were scenes that needed to be cut out. That's on top of the fact that Markiplier's acting is not like top tier. It's good.
It's good.
A lot better than when he first started out, that's for sure. But he's still not like a top tier actor. I think those are the 2 biggest cons of the movie.
I heard an issue that some people had was they had a hard time splitting up the character, and like between seeing the character and seeing Markiplier. You know what I mean?
That's just like a personal thing, though.
Yeah, I personally didn't have an issue with it. I was able to like split them off well, so I saw Simon. I didn't see Markiplier. But yeah, for literally 98% of the movie, the only person you see is Markiplier, and all the conversations that he has are through an intercom. And the fact that you don't see anyone else, it makes it's I don't want to say it's a repetitive movie, but it's nothing really changes. Like it all takes place in the submarine, save for like literally 30 seconds of the entire movie where the scene changes.
Yeah.
But the entire movie is just Markiplier having conversations with people that aren't there, metaphorically, physically, spiritually, whatever. and it's
spiritually?
The same. Yeah, because either way, he's talking to someone, but you never see the person, the people that he's talking to.
Well, you do see him for a little bit.
Yeah, for like, what, 30 seconds total?
No, it's like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I probably slept through most of it then. And there are like a few scenes where it takes place outside of the sub. They could have expanded on that. A few
that
of
was
them
crazy though. We saw it for the first time.
Yeah, a few of them I can understand, but there's also like, you know, the flashbacks.
Yeah.
Those could have been at least 2 minutes long, and instead they were like 10 seconds long.
I think because I didn't play the game, I didn't watch Markiplier's video on it. I really, really want to know why those questions don't get answered. So without going into spoiler territory, a lot of questions get brought up between the character's past and this big event. And then the thing at the end is somehow related to this big event, but they never explain it. And so I'm curious to know if the game also never explains it, because I know the game was created by a single person, right? And he just made the game. He had the story he wanted to tell. He was passionate. But now that the game is super successful, I'm curious if he will make a second one and maybe finally answer these questions. You know what I mean?
I highly doubt it.
Do you think the game is successful due to the movie? Or
Absolutely.
was the movie successful because of the game?
No, it was just an indie game that did like pretty well. And then Markiplier played it, and then he like adored the game. Like, and he would just keep talking about it, right? And then because of his exposure to the game, like Play Iron Lung, the game did numbers. And then now because of the movie, everyone's playing Iron Lung.
I'm sure it's a better experience playing it than watching a movie of it.
Maybe. I don't know.
But yeah, like, did you know that Troy Baker and Jacksepticeye are both in the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could not tell when they ever talked or popped up. Because you only fucking see Markiplier.
You see Troy Baker in that one part when they show the other characters for like 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
He's there.
I could not tell that was Troy Baker.
Well, maybe you should have opened your eyes, you sleepy bitch.
Yeah, probably. I did miss the whole part when they went back to the surface.
Well, that's when it happens.
What about Jacksepticeye?
I knew he was in the movie, but like I didn't really see him, to be honest. Nor did I hear him. I'm not actually sure where and when he showed up.
Yeah, exactly. Like if this movie just had a more interactive cast, I feel like I would have liked it more, because now you see it, just expand on the characters, because focusing it all on Simon I think was a drawback.
Yeah.
That's just my personal opinion.
What I've heard is that the movie is a faithful rendition of the game, so the game is probably also like that.
No, yeah, I did hear that if you're a fan of the game, then you're going to love this movie. But if you didn't play the game or you're not a fan of the game, then you're not going to like the movie. Because again, I went in completely blind, no lore, no telling of what this movie was about.
I just knew
So-
what the premise was. I didn't know anything else. I knew the premise. And of course, I know all about the production because I listened to his podcast. So for the past like 2 years, I've been hearing him talk about the movie. So I know all about the production and the thing that he did to film it and like the moving box. And then I knew they had the world record for most blood used in a movie and shit like that.
Which, to be honest, I wish we got more of that. Because I feel like I've seen more blood in other movies.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of blood in that movie, especially right at the end.
Yeah, there is. But if that wasn't like in the back of my mind, I wouldn't have thought that this movie held the world record for most blood used in a movie.
Well, also that scene that takes place not in the sub. I mean, that's the blood in that scene is not CGI'd.
Yeah, but I also wonder how big like that area was.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, but well, I guess I don't know how big the pool they used was.
Do you know what the premise of the movie is, Ruby?
Nope. I know nothing about it.
Do you want to know what the premise is?
Yeah, because, well, yes, but I'm also going to watch the game because I really have no idea what it's about.
Well, the general idea is that humanity is low on resources. So they're like exploring moons to like find shit. And then they come across this moon with an ocean full of blood. And so they send in not just a regular person, they send specifically a convict down in a sub to look for resources.
Oh.
And so the deal is like, hey, we're sending you down this like really dangerous mission, but the deal is that if you survive and come back with something valuable, then you're free.
Oh, that is quite unfortunate.
You missed the part about the quiet rapture.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, the movie doesn't explain that.
It doesn't. It only tells it in the beginning of the movie.
Which I actually missed because I was late to the theater.
Oh. Well,
I walked into the words "Ocean of Blood," and then the movie started. I was like, "Oh shit, it's starting!"
yeah, so in the beginning it talks about how it talks about how humanity has colonized like most of the galaxy, most of the universe, whatever. And very slowly all the planets are losing contact with each other. And it turns out that the planets and the stars in the universe are disappearing, leaving only 2 places that actually have a population of humans, and both of them are space stations. One space station in some like part of the universe, and the other space station which is in charge of the expedition to the Blood Moon. They discover the Blood Moon, and they're trying to send convicts down there, which the convicts are actually passengers or like boarders of the other space station because they're fighting against each other for whatever reason. And so Markiplier was the one of the people on board the opposite space station that they send down there because they want to find out like why is there a moon with an ocean of blood when all of these planets and stars are disappearing.
Okay.
And so that's pretty much the premise of it.
Yeah, I missed that part.
Yeah, after the movie, because I was so disappointed, I'm like, let's see what the fuck this movie's about. So I pulled up a lore video, and they're explaining like all that shit. So the quiet rapture is pretty important. There's a theory which seems really accurate, is that it's supposed to be like an eldritch horror concept. And so that moon with the ocean of blood is the blood of all the humans from all of the planets that were consumed by the quiet rapture. It's
How
really fucking
Did
complicated,
it
man.
do that though?
That's the thing. That's the question. No fucking clue.
That's what I'm saying.
And the guy who developed the game confirmed that the ocean of blood is 100% confirmed to be human blood, as opposed to fucking goat blood or some shit.
Oh my god. No, thank you.
Well, I personally would recommend watching the movie, but maybe Francisco doesn't.
my recommendation is watch it when it comes on the streaming services.
That's fair.
But yeah, I didn't want to like kill the hype for anyone who was planning on seeing it because I was pretty fucking excited to go see it that same day, and I was telling other people like, "Oh, dude, I'm gonna watch Iron Lung. You guys want to come?" It's like, "Oh, we're gonna watch it this weekend." I'm like, "All right, cool," and I went to go watch it, and I'm just like, "All right." And then
See, this
when
is what you get for going without us.
oh, you would have witnessed me taking a fat ass nap next to you, bro.
We would have made it more fun.
Danny did the same thing.
What?
He took a nap.
He fell asleep?
Yeah.
Wow.
But Nick and Jedi stayed awake the whole time, and they liked it.
Dude, I tried to stay awake. I really did. I think part of it had to do that I was like coming straight from work, so I was pretty tired from work maybe. And also,
You are simply a weak-minded fool.
and also, I ate before I went to the theaters.
Oh, and you ate
And
a lot, didn't you?
I don't think I ate a lot. I just ate like a meal. I think I had like a Baconator with fries. But the thing is,
That's
like
a lot
that
for you.
that probably like, you know, made me sleepy. And also the fact that whenever I watch a movie, I always get popcorn and a soda. And that like gives me something to do while I'm watching the movie. So the fact that I wasn't, maybe like I think I just dug my own grave, not getting snacks. But it's
Maybe.
like so expensive though.
But did you notice the whispering stuff, though?
I didn't. I really didn't.
Dude,
Because he was Mimi.
it's honestly like the whispering in the background as he's like in the sub genuinely elevates the horrorness of the movie. Because let's be real, it says it's a horror movie. It's not really scary at all.
Exactly.
But those
I was-
whispers, man, those were a really nice fucking touch.
That's another thing that like that I was expecting. Like part of my expectations were like, all right, it's a horror movie. We're gonna get some deaths. We're gonna get we're gonna get spooked
tonight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I went in with completely wrong. I was expecting one movie and I ended up watching something different. So like I kind of hindered myself there. I was expecting some like chase sequences or getting.
In the submarine?
Well, again, I didn't know what this movie was about. I didn't know it was all going to take place on one submarine.
I mean, technically there was this chase sequence.
I not the same. Not the same, bro. I'm talking like hallways, you know?
I guess because I've been listening about the production for 2 years and I already knew what to expect. I guess that's another reason why I enjoy it more. And my expectations weren't so high. Like I knew the whole movie took place in that one sub before going to watch the movie.
I didn't.
I already knew that.
Yeah, so if any
Francisco's just not happy with marketing.
like I'm not going to say it's a bad movie because it's not. It's just
It's
it
just not a
wasn't
good one.
No, it just wasn't for me. It
okay.
wasn't for me. It's definitely like only a select few audience will enjoy the movie more than others.
Yeah, I can see that.
But again, it's not a bad movie. It just wasn't for me. It's like people that don't like fantasy movies, they could watch Lord of the Rings: Return of the King and be like,
so good.
yeah, it was good. It's just, I don't like fantasy movies.
No, they're just
Understandable.
wrong. That's the greatest movie ever made.
Jenner said you're fucking wrong.
I mean, like, I don't blame people when they say they don't like Star Wars. I'm like, it's not for everyone.
I do. They're
It depends
fucking
on
idiot.
which Star Wars they're watching.
Let's say they watched A New Hope and thought it was boring as shit. I'm like, yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I'm not gonna waste their time and be like, oh, but you gotta watch. Oh, but you gotta watch, and be like, if you guys want to check it out, go for it.
I mean, I would, if somebody was getting into Star Wars, I would say, like, A New Hope is kind of boring, but it sets up, like, important shit. So, like, I would recommend at least watching A New Hope and Episode 5. What's episode? Empire Strikes Back?
Yeah.
I would recommend watching both of those And if even after watching Empire Strikes Back, if you're still not into Star Wars, then you can drop it, is what I would say.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Whenever people say they're getting into Star Wars, I always tell them, like, if you're going to start with episode 4, I'm letting you know right now, it's pretty boring compared to the other ones.
Yeah, compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
It's like when I got Ruby and Mecha into One Piece, I said just watch up until Nami's backstory. And if you don't like it by then you can drop the show.
How many episodes is that? 80?
Little did he know,
No.
it took 5 episodes and I'm fucking hooked.
I don't remember the exact count. I think it's like 40 something.
Bro, that's like longer than most animes in the world.
Okay, but compared to the 1,000 episodes there are, it's nothing.
But here's the thing. He didn't tell me with Nami's backstory. He told me until Luffy's first recruitment. And, well, that happens pretty quick. But I heard who voices him, and I was like, I'm hooked. You got me, partner.
Well, with
voices
you
Luffy?
particularly, Ruby, I knew
No.
you were going to like Zoro, which is why I said that. But with Mecha, I said until she gets to Nami's backstory.
Oh, Christopher Sabat.
Yep.
Yes.
Piccolo.
Oh, my baby. No.
Fucking love Piccolo, man.
Get that green bean fucking pepino out of here.
Nami's backstory stuff starts at like around 30 and goes to like 40.
That was the first hard cry I've done of this show.
So
On
same
episode-
thing to you,
Backstory.
Francisco. Once you start watching One Piece,
Dude, watching up to episode 30 of One Piece, I could have watched both seasons of Rosario Vampire.
true.
That's like
true.
12
Yeah,
episodes
but One Piece is an
each.
actual good show.
But One Piece will be a much better experience. I just crossed 900, by the way.
You're setting the bar pretty high, man. I'm gonna be disappointed, just like Iron Lung.
Here's the thing, though. Iron Lung, that was all your fault. All right.
Yeah. Oh, that's the
But-
thing I was gonna say. I was gonna say, like, I should have done my research, but if you have to do research to watch a movie, I don't think it's a good, like, I don't think it's doing a good job explaining everything within the movie. Like, to the average moviegoer, I don't think it would be enjoyable. I've never had to do research on a lore for a movie before watching it before. I just go to a movie, watch it, and everything should be, you know, like, contained within that movie.
You haven't?
Yeah, that's true. But like I said, I don't know if the game does that or not either. Because apparently it is a faithful recreation of the game, but I haven't played the game, so I don't know how much lore the game explains either. Like, if there is no lore for Mark to explain that isn't just him making shit up, then there's nothing he can do about that.
Yeah. So, like, for example, I know this is completely different movies, but, like, you can watch Iron Lung and no exposition besides, like, the opening will be given. There's no world building. That's what it is. Where in something like Avatar, you follow along. Does that make sense?
Yes, and Avatar is so good. God, I love the world building in Avatar.
Yeah, in Avatar, you can go in without doing... You could just know the title and be like, all right, that's it, I'm watching the movie. But with Iron Lung, you won't know what the fuck is going on. You have to do research. And I feel
Well,
like
I
if you have
mean-
to do a research before watching a movie, then it's, like, not as good.
Well, that was the case with the first Avatar. When that movie came out, if you just go off the name Avatar, you're like, what is this, the cartoon? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was the case. It was the same thing with the first Avatar. Now Avatar is a well-known IP that everyone's like, oh yeah, the blue people. Where Iron Lung is a not well-known IP.
True.
But I see what you're saying.
Anyways, I kind of stole your spotlight there. I'm sorry about that. I just forgot that I had that to say. What were you talking about? One Piece.
What was I talking
Watching
about?
up to episode fucking 60 to get good.
Oh yeah. Dude, One Piece is genuinely like one of the greatest animes ever made. Listen, here's the thing. I don't know if you've seen these videos or not. I know I've been sending you some One Piece videos, but in the beginning when I was like super into One Piece, like just getting into it, only like 60 episodes in or something, I was like, damn, this is like really good. I'm really liking it. I started coming across One Piece videos where people were saying, maturing is realizing One Piece is actually too short. And then
Oh,
I was
fuck.
like, I was the same. I was like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? It's 1,000 episodes. How is that too short? I just crossed the 900 line literally yesterday, and I agree. I think One Piece is too short. I want more One Piece. It is genuinely so fucking good. I don't want the show to end.
Junior, please.
And, well, here's the thing. And based on the events that are going on where I'm at right now, the show is probably going to get another 1,000 episodes.
Oh man,
So if you want to catch up, you better do it now.
that's not gonna happen. I'll add it to my list.
You're going to miss out on like one of the greatest animes, dude.
Oh well, not the first
This
time
is
it's happened.
Naruto will always have a piece of my heart. One Piece is absolutely better, though.
Oh yeah, One Piece destroys Naruto. It's way better.
I can't say, though, One Piece is better than Code Geass yet, though.
Yeah, and
Because
Code
Code Geass
is,
was flawless.
and Code Geass is like 20 episodes or some shit.
No,
Code
it's
Geass
it's
is-
just a lot longer.
I think it's like 40 or 50. Because there's 2 seasons. But I don't remember how long each season is. But Code Geass is really fucking good. I love Code Geass. I've said before that Code Geass, Attack on Titan, and Full Metal Alchemist were the only animes I gave 10 out of 10s to. And right now, One Piece is also a 10 out of 10. The only reason why I haven't said it officially is because I haven't caught up. There's
Yeah,
still technically opportunities for it to be bad.
Gonna do the Game of Thrones treatment.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God, I hope not. Yeah, I give 10 out of 10 to Brotherhood, to Code Geass, and that's pretty much it. Like, I agree. Those two are the only 10 out of 10s. Attack on Titan was, whatever.
The fuck you mean whatever? That's genuinely one of the best animes ever.
Ruby, didn't you say
I
that
got
you haven't finished
bored.
it yet?
I did. I got bored.
Okay, well, you have no opinion until you actually finish Attack on Titan.
I did. I got bored.
What happens at the end?
Eren wakes up as if it was his big ass dream.
Jesus
It's
fucking
stupid.
Christ. You've got to be kidding me.
You did not finish Attack on Titan.
You finished season 1!
What do you mean I finished season 1?
You did not finish Attack on Titan. That is not what happens.
Yeah, he blew up everybody or sacrificed the world. But then he just
blew up.
wakes up.
Mikasa, Armin, and yes, even you, Jean. And he fucking blows up
Yeah.
to kill Zeke. And Zeke just fucking regenerates.
Yeah.
Garen goes with me, King Yema.
Ow.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're funny, Ruby. You should watch Attack on Titan.
Nah, I'm fine without it.
Oh man. Anyways,
fact.
No, that's not what
Fun
happens at the
fact.
end of Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan is the only anime that I've seen that I consider it to be the perfect anime.
Nah,
You should watch One Piece.
That's not gonna
you
happen.
should watch One Piece. You should.
No, you know what I should watch? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yes, you should.
Because I hear that that's always like in the top 3 of like best anime lists. It's always top 3.
You should.
It used to be the highest rated anime, like it used to have the highest rated anime episode, I think, on like my anime list or something like that. Until I think Attack on Titan took that title.
Dude, Attack on Titan has a bunch of like 9s. Like I'm not talking 9.1s, I'm talking like 9.5s and up.
Yeah. Same with Full Metal. Full Metal's got that too. And Full Metal is around the same length of Attack on Titan, maybe a bit shorter. And maybe it's like 20 to 30 episodes shorter.
I just realized what time it is. Sorry, guys. I gotta cut it.
Oh shit, we have been going on for a while.
Yeah, I gotta put Valerie to sleep.
Okay, yeah, I gotta go to bed soon for work too. Okay, anything last minute you guys want to say?
Not at the moment.
All right, and with that, we're gonna bring it down to a close. Moral of the story is you gotta watch Fullmetal Alchemist, Code Geass, Attack on Titan, and One Piece before you die if you're an anime lover. If you're not watching any of those shows, then you are a fake fan. Thank you again for listening to the Mighty Beans podcast. Fuck ice, and we'll see you next time. Buenos nachos.
Later.